Monkey is a new film from Steven Soderbergh, who did the Ocean's 11 films and the Magic Mike film. This movie is essentially Ocean's 7-Eleven because the people perpetrating the heists are rednecks. Channing Tatum plays a washed-up former high school athlete with money problems. After getting laid off, he recruits his one-armed brother, Adam Driver, to help him rob a NASCAR speedway in an effort to remain closer to his daughter, and also to help him break his family's unlucky streak. Other characters help. Their kid sister, played by Riley Keough from Mad Max Fury Road, who's a car expert and also a beautician, which is a skill that'll come into play later during the heist. But the biggest standout in the cast is Daniel Craig as a bleach blonde, safe-cracking demolitions expert, appropriately named Joe Bang. He and his over-the-top southern accent are the best part of this movie. I could have watched him in this character for hours, honestly, talking about how he's gonna get naked in the back of his car, or making a homemade bomb out of bleach pens and gummy bears and fake salt. It looks like he's genuinely having fun in this movie as opposed to the last James Bond movie where he looks like he'd rather be anywhere else on the face of the planet. Everybody's really good in the movie. Everybody brings their A-game. Adam Driver, Riley Keough. I really don't know if that's how I pronounce your name, girl. Everybody needs to stop pretending that Channing Tatum sucks. He's proven himself multiple times over at this point, dramatically and comedically, like Foxcatcher, the 21 Jump Street movies, and he does both in this movie. As he has a good relationship with his daughter, and Adam Driver, he's great at everything. He's a good actor. He's solid in this movie, dealing with his daughter, having good chemistry with Adam Driver, got a good relationship with them in this movie. You can tell there's some backstory there. As much fun as it would have been to have all these characters be completely incompetent in the heist and see them all fail, they're actually all pretty great at what they do. The heist itself is fun and creative, and when parts of your brain will kick in like, oh, that doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense, the movie will explain it, and everything ties up in a nice little bow so there's no logical gaps. Motivations for the characters and why they want to do the heist is lacking for me. Pretty much for everybody besides Channing Tatum. The characters are all likable, but for everybody besides Channing Tatum, I don't feel any personal investment. There's also no real villain to root against. I mean, Seth MacFarlane shows up and plays an obnoxious NASCAR guy for a bit. But other than that, there's nothing to really hate about NASCAR. They're a little douchey at the end when a representative shows up, but that's it. There's a fourth act to the movie after the big heist, and it seems like everything's done. There's a whole FBI investigation, and Hilary Swank shows up and does a bizarre Clint Eastwood thing. That whole thing could have just been cut out, especially since it feels like it's there to set up a sequel that probably won't ever happen, even though I would have loved to see more of Daniel Craig in this role. It's still a great heist movie and a fun ride and definitely worth seeking out. Bye.